today it's going to be, the weather has been going upside down, so going to be a chaotic day for the drivers out there. Real tricky one. It's going to be difficult. This track with its wind, it's drying up. There's a small dry line, and then as they come into the first corner, it's soaking up a lot of moisture and just turning to ice. So they're going to have to adapt. That's about creating the speed to come into that first corner and then waiting to get on the throttle to drive up the hill here. It's only 2 corners, so what the judges are really trying to put to the drivers is be very, very technical. They want them in the car in a certain position, first clip, mid-track, to switch before they come up over the hill. And then they've thrown in another spanner where they're really wanting the last outer zone so far down the hill, Steve. It's crazy.
Here at round 3, Hampton Downs, we are leading the championship. We had a really good last round. We had really good results, top of the podium. We're top of the leadership board. So yeah, number 1. It's an unreal feeling to be in this spot this early in the season. A little bit of pressure, which it totally wasn't our goal. Like, we were hoping just to make a top 10, just make an impact, come back and just throw it down, catch up with all the bros.
Yeah, Taupo was good. It was actually pretty good having the double header, like the 2 rounds in the one weekend. We managed to qualify second in both of them and come away with a third and a second, so good points. Second on points leading into this round, so yeah, hopefully we can keep the momentum going and yeah, come away with something for this weekend.
Last time we've competed here at Hampton Downs was in Pro Sport, so we were campaigning our other S chassis with an SR20 in it, a little whiz bang with a C009 gearbox. So yeah, it's quite a while. We've done a few Mad Mike Summer Bashes, and so we are familiar with the compound here and the track layout. But yeah, just pretty excited to be able to come back to Hampton Downs and throw it down. For us, it's our home track, you know. It's just 40 minutes up the road. This weekend we're a little bit down on power, but the car's tough. It's ready to go, and we're just starting to find our feet with this new track layout.
I haven't actually ever competed here. Done a few practice days on this track. Done the club circuit years ago, but yeah, haven't competed on this track, which is pretty cool. It's where everyone used to sort of start, you know, and no, it's good to be back here, and yeah, I'd probably prefer it over the club circuit, to be honest, and better for like viewing and stuff like that. So no, it's good to be back ready for round 3.
Congratulations, Dave Steedman, 89 points. You take number 1 spot going into the battles.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Man, it's been a trying day. You know, we've been fighting a misfire all morning. Went out and did my first qualifying, only got a 69, nice. But came back in, and the boys, you know, the crew are just on point. Sorted it out, got back out there and nailed it. Stoked.
Well, we're stoked about the qualifying positions, but we're not stoked about what's starting to come down from the sky.
No, that's another thing. It's been off and on raining today, and that's, it just makes for ugly sort of drifting. So, yeah, we're really hoping that this last shower buggers off, and then we'll be onto it.
One of the things we've spoken to a few different people, of course, is that front tyre temperature. It's cold out there on track. What are you going to do now?
Yeah, well that's it. You know, we're luckily, in my car at least, we've got a decent setup and it works in the wet as well. So just some slight tweaks, you know, like suspension tweaks and tyre pressures, and she's good to go.
And here we go, 1, 2, 3. Kurt Blackie leads out Alex Griffin in the first battle of the top 24. Round 3 here at D1NZ. There, very shallow on the entry there, trying to get the drive, but Jordan doing a really good line through the centre section. Smooth, a lot of angle, but look at David Hunter right up on the door there. David throws it in nicely, rotates the angle. Look at Kurt Blackie getting right up on the rear corner there of Dave Steedman. Kurt Blackie putting the pressure on.
David Hunter, Jordan Joyce. One more time. Very, very close on the proximity there for David Hunter. Great chase run here.
Contact! David Hunter pushing it really hard there in the borrowed car, I might add.
Oh, a bit of work to do. With the boys got this?
Yeah, seems to be driving all right. It pulls a little bit to the left, so we're just going to measure everything up and make sure we can do what we can for the next run.
We snapped the rack end, so that there, I think I was there. I either come over the ripples and it snapped on the ripples, or snapped on an issue. It snapped on hitting Jordan. So I'm not quite sure what happened there. It is what it is. Like, just got a keen to get back out there and put on a good lead run.
Thanks to one another, but good to see Jesse Greenslade gets the win.
Yeah, mate, it's first win I've had in a while, so it's nice to get one. It is real trying conditions, but hey, I got the win, so I'm stoked.
Look how much slower they're going. Wow, rotates the angle heavily. Look at Sean tucking right up on the rear door there of Taylor James. These drivers are doing so well for these slippery conditions.
Which way is this going to go? Sean Potros takes the win, moves in to the next round.
Taylor, that's not the way you want to finish a round, mate.
Nah, definitely not, a bit gutting, but yeah, not much we can do. Probably had the car set up for the dry a bit more. We probably should have come back in and changed some pressures and stuff, but it's what it is. Gutted, but it's what it is, and yeah, we'll get ready for the next one.
Great to see both cars back up and running again. David Hunter leading away here.
He is so keen. Look at him throwing it into the section. He hasn't done a lap out here. Look at that now. The track's dried out again. The conditions are so telling for these guys. 1, 2, 3 for Ben Jenkins, taking the win.
I'm dancing on soul pressure, and yeah, I just couldn't quite gather it up. Congratulations to Ben. Like, just held the conditions right and got away with the win. So yeah, awesome work there. I mean, even monkeys fall from trees, eh?
Yeah. A lot of grip here. Look at Dana. Adam hasn't even initiated yet. No, but look at Fanga. Setting the car up really wide, transferring nicely through the midsection. A lot of angle. Joyce, look at him getting on throttle. Dave doing an epic lead run right here, pulling a big gap here on Jordan Joyce. Look at the look on Cody Pullen-Burry's arm of both these boys. Holy wow. 1, 2, 3. It's a one more time for both of these guys. Sean throwing it out there, getting nice and sideways. Wow, is there some more rains come through there? Contact! Sean has been able to hold the car. The damage on that outer zone, but the rain, look at the rain coming down. Sean's going off track. Is this going to be a 0-0 for both drivers?
Who gets hit that hard and continues their drift and then finishes the section?
I don't know, here to put on the show, aren't we?
I can tell you who can do that, Sean Potros.
Yeah, smoked into him, made contact, but you can't really do much about it. Dry on the initiation, and then it gets wet, so it was just a little bit slower, and the rain took it from there, but a little bit gutted for my boys, but yeah, you can't really change much with the weather conditions.
Fanga Dan versus Dana Templeman, two veterans of the sport, showing their skills to be able to adapt. And Dana doing really, really well. Look, they even got to that inside clip there as they come up over the hill. Great driving by both of these drivers. Fanga throwing some massive angle,
so hard. I think that's probably one of the things that I was most excited about doing this series at this time of the year, you know, because it's going to, be pretty tricky at times like these, so very challenging.
I think I had a real great chase against Fanga. It was cool, it was good driving with Fanga, and then just trying conditions, and I sent it in there just probably 10k too quick and just went to the scene of the accident pretty much.
But right here, knows he needs to get on the clip. Look at Cody tucking it really nicely, but you don't get to tuck it like that unless there's a good lead run coming through the inside there. Jesse getting on the inside, Cody running a wheel over the inside clip there, pushing out wide, and it snapped on him very hard.
It's just a miss out there, to be honest. It would be better if it was dry, but it is what it is.
Brother, top 4. PB yesterday. Can we make a PB today?
We're going for it, we're trying.
Cody's a mean driver. He's always aggressive and fun to drive against. I think he got me at ASB Showgrounds. I wanted to get him back, but it didn't go my way today.
The old dog versus the young gun.
That's it. Look at Fanga throwing it in here nicely in that Mustang. Holding it up nicely. Look at the angle. Bit of a bobble there from Sean. Fanga looking smooth through this section. Rotates the angle massively. What's Steve Soul saying? 2 to Fanga Dan Woolhouse. Wow, what a tight battle.
Oh, that was awesome. I was pretty close on the entry and, made a couple of little mistakes there that I need to tidy up on. But Sean's, he's done really well. He's coming out of pro sport class and he's going to go really far in this sport. So good ups to him as well. And I bet you he'll be back at the next round for me, that's for sure.
Nice lead run there by Sean Potros. Fanga trying to hold it. Still hold it.
Just taps it.
So it's a fresh car, our debut season of the D1NZ Pro. Going from winning Pro Sport last year, we got the free entry to Pro, so that was our opportunity to build this new car, all fresh, and take it with the big dogs, I guess, that we've always looked up to. Can't wait to battle more of them and hopefully try and get to the top step one day.
Fix the car, different entry to everyone else, grabbing a lot of handbrake as he comes into the first sector, but look at him, on throttle already. He's getting right up on the inside there. Cody Pullen-Burry goes through to the final with Fanga Dan. Nice and wide there by Dave, right on the throttle. Sean tucking up right up on the inside here, but Dave doing an epic lead run.
I'm really pumped right now, to be honest. I really thought that was, sort of on the fence, so I'm real stoked to take it on.
3rd place in round 3. Great for the championship as well.
Yeah, finally some decent points, so let's move on to Manfield to get some more.
The finals time right now for the Valvoline D1NZ round 3. Cody Pullen-Burry leads out Fanga Dan Woolhouse. And the final battle here, look at Fanga right on the back bumper here. Cody throwing it into that first section.
They went mean. Car was on song. Yeah, with Case taking out first yesterday, it would have been sick for me to do it today, but first and second still pretty good. So been running this car for a while, but it's always had little problems, and then got Russell and JT Performance and that on board, and they've really ironed the car out to make it so reliable. Both cars are reliable. Really, I was just sort of coming into the season as a fun season. I was going to take a break after this, but I don't know. It's all coming together now that I've said that, so you'll see what happens for the rest of the season.
Fanga Dan will lead out Cody Pullen-Burry. Watch this battle. This is going to be action-packed. Cody be all over the back end of Fanga Dan as they throw it into this first section. Fanga rotating the angle really nicely. Into the car. Look at the angle he's throwing into that first section. Cody doing so well. Coming up on the inside.
Your winner, Fanga Dan Woolhouse.
Wow, here we are, Hampton Downs, round 3, the D1NZ Championship 2022, and what a day it has been. It's rained, it's come out shiny, it's wet and dry tracks, we've seen it all today. We've had a few issues with the car in the last few weeks. It's lacking a little bit of power, so we just set the car up accordingly to what we've got, what we can work with, and went through. We got better and better in practice. The boys just worked hard on the car and gave me an awesome machine that went right through towards the end. So to come out winning the round and you know, qualifying 6th. We've had an awesome start to the championship as well down in Taupo with a 2nd, and so yeah, we're just absolutely pumped. We've got a lot of work to do. Like, we've got to find that power because we were running out of leads towards the end. We had really high tyre pressures and stuff to what we normally run, and Manfield, you definitely need a machine for that one. So Manfield's my favourite place for round 4. Happy to have the Century Batteries Mustang on the podium. So bloody awesome.
The Valvoline D1NZ National Drifting Championship is heading for the mighty Manawatu. June 18th and 19th, Manfield Circuit Chris Amon plays host to over 50 of the best drifters in New Zealand, including Taylor James, Jace Brown and Fanga Dan topping the leaderboard at the halfway stage of the season. Saturday, Casper Transmissions Pro Sport. Sunday, Valvoline Pro Championship live on Sky Sport thanks to Repco. Get your weekend pass now at d1nz.com.